Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Just wanted to do a video for as I've had a comment from one of my subscribers. I love these type of comments because it gives me video ideas. I can't pronounce the name. Zigzags200. Thank you for your comment. He said, "Look, it's probably hard to find, 10 to 20 leads, or it's not too difficult. 100 every week would be quite difficult. So it's about 5,000 leads. What I mean by my previous video, 100 leads every week, probably you get to the third week or the third month, and you'll have too many clients to work on, and from there you'd slow down the business development and you'll cut the numbers down or you cut the frequency down." But he said, nonetheless, he said, "Look, can you make a quick video?" I said, "I'll be happy to." He's in the medtech industry. I know nothing about it, and so we're going to hopefully find some leads now and hopefully help him out. This can be applied to any sector. This can be applied to, if you're working at home, we're working with an agency. This will give you the strategy to actually find leads, how I actually find leads. So I'm just having a look, see what this is all about. Medical devices. Let's go on Indeed. Now, there's a free tier system. Now, number one is Indeed. Companies use Indeed when they post a job. It's their go-to place. It's free, it's easy to use, and you can get started straight away. It's also the number one job board. So if you type in, you know, medical devices jobs, chances are Indeed is going to be top of Google. So they have the highest amount of traffic. And after that, you've got the paid job boards, so the branded job boards like Read, Total Jobs, CV Library. You can put Monster in there if you like, or Fish for Jobs, one of those ones. And then the third tier is usually, the desperate sort of job boards or the niche specific job boards where you'd pay because you think you're going to get someone from there because it's niche specific. Chances are they don't always work out well. Some of them are fantastic, but I've never seen anyone use them successfully, and you're better off sticking to the top three or the top two tiers. Now, at different stages of recruitment, so if you're a HR manager and you start to say, all right, I've got a job for a medical device technician. I post it on Indeed. I don't get anything. So, I've got a few credits. I post on Read, Total Jobs, CV Library. I don't get anything. After that, I'll start to, use niche specific job boards. Someone might contact me from those job boards promising me they can find someone. After that, they get slightly desperate at that stage. If companies are posting on there, they're usually quite desperate and they really need someone urgently. That's when, as a recruiter, is a good time to step in. So I do lead source from those, and I also lead source from Indeed. Now, I don't know the sector, so this video might be a bit wishy-washy. And the reason I just talked about those specific job boards is because we're going to have a look on those sort of companies. Now, another thing you can do is, obviously, if you see agencies posting, you can try and work out who the client is. And that's another, I've made a video on that, but we might just look into it now. So I just search medical devices on here, and we'll obviously filter out the agency. So in a nutshell, it's about 2,000 jobs. So we want to see how many agencies are on here if we just take away the number. So it's about half and half, which is pretty decent actually. So half of the industry is willing to work with, agencies, or half of the jobs posted are recruiters looking for recruitment agencies. So half of these jobs actually are probably, advertised by recruiters. So we're going to have a little look, see if we can pick up anything. Who I'd manage. I don't know even if this is going to be something in this sector. So we're going to have a look. Seems like it is. So we want to look and see the size of the company. I think they're going to be very large by just looking at that. So they are quite large. Let's see if they're based in the UK, America. So they're based in the States. Now, typically judging by my 2 to 8 rule, the video I just made, I wouldn't email a company like this because they're very large, because you want to find someone when they've got 70 to 200 employees. Now, this company obviously has 2,000. However, in the UK, they've only got 124 employees. So if they manage recruitment from the UK, it could be potentially worth emailing them. So let's have a look. Patent recruitment retention. So yeah, these two are the people you'd want to email. You'd go on the website and you'd copy and paste their email, first name dot surname, and go from there. And yeah, so let's have a little look. Pfizer, obviously a large one. I know this company's quite large as well. Abbey V, I've got shares in Abbey V. Ashfield Healthcare. I mean, these are all very large companies. even Ashfields. Let's see their LinkedIn, because they're PLC, so they're going to be pretty large in size. Now, you may want to try them. I mean, if this is going to be the story for all these sectors, I mean, is this going to be something in the sector? I wouldn't call them, because they're just a one sort of stop shop. Let's see. I want to find something pretty decent. Now, in this sector, I know for a fact it's very competitive because the fees are quite high, and it can be said that, you know, if you're well, I mean, he's got 2 employees, so there's probably a husband and a wife. Let's have a look. So you get a sort of gist on it. These companies seem to be super, super large, and if this is the case for all of them, I would just, you know, start blanket emailing them from there. Or you may want to go down the list and, you know, go to page 5 and see, because Indeed does rank the larger companies at the top. So the more you spend with them, the higher you rank with them. And also companies rank better than recruitment agencies as well. So if you're competing with companies who are posting as well, chances are you won't. So this could potentially be a good one. But essentially, I would email them just in case, because they're probably their turnover for what their staff are. Let's see if they've got a HR or recruiter. Head of people. So you could potentially message the MD on here. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the other job boards. Let's use the same search term, medical devices, and let's go and read, for example. And let's see how many agencies are on there. So medical devices, and there's 400, so about 25% of the jobs. Now, the majority of people posting on here are agencies. Employees, obviously, slightly less. So let's see if we can find anything on here. And it's the same story. These will get posted, you know, at the top. Medtrade. Let's see if they're a particular size. Is that the company? So wonderful. This is someone you'd really want to contact from there. Let's see their sort of setup. So obviously, I'm not in the sector, so it's LinkedIn on there. So you've even got head of sales. I wonder how many jobs this company has posted, and you know, they've got a few posted on here, so they've probably got someone managing that, or they've only got 2 actually. So, but they have posted in the last 5 days. So this is someone I would, you know, certainly email. Whether or not I'd give them a call as well would be the case in this time market, because potentially that could be a company worth working for. And let's have a look and see risk management specialist in Crew. Let's see if any other agencies will tell us that they're recruiting for them as well. No, they're not. So sometimes I check if the company itself, say for example we've done that search, it could be a very similar, so we could just type risk management. If there was like 3-4 other agencies on here, I mean, we could check Indeed as well. And if there were other agencies, then you know for a fact that company is using agencies, and it's much easier to get into from there, because if they're willing to use agencies, probably willing to use you from there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for those sorts of things. That's how I'd go about sourcing leads. It does take a lot of time. I don't know the industry, like I said about 20 times, but we can look at sort of niche specific job boards now and see if there's any, you know, medical device job board, medical device jobs, eMed careers. Let's see this, clinical professionals. Let's see. So this, I can tell from looking at this, I think Total Jobs own this as well. So there's no way to filter out agencies. So I think we're just going to have a look on here. Technical trainer. Yeah, Total Jobs own this website. So yeah, these seem to be X4 Group. This looks like a company. Possibly another lead as well. This is a really, really small company, I can tell, just by the salary. And yeah, so we can check out the other ones. I think this looks like this is probably America. Clinical professionals. Is this an agency? Yes, it is. So let's search biotech job board, biospace. Yeah, that seems to be the cheeky scientist. What is that? And we can see now any company on here is probably got budget to spend, and they've probably spent about £1,000 to recruit a person now. So if you try to get in there at the start, they'll probably say, no, we've got budget, we'll spend on everything we need. After a while, after 2-3 months, they're going to start to say, oh God, we can't find anyone. Now, once that gets, once you sort of go down to there, kind of, it's more open. The timing could be better as well. So I found that searching on Monster usually works well, because Monster's pricing is very expensive. So if companies are going to use it, and they don't really negotiate on price, if companies are going to use them, chances are that it's going to be a big spend. So these companies usually have a bit of money, and it gets to the stage where they've spent the money, they haven't got anywhere, they might as well try a recruitment agency from there. So you can, I think, probably hear products or pricing. We can have a look, and just to show you an example, to post a job is £130. If you're obviously a recruitment agency, it's going to be a lot cheaper. You can do a deal. But if you're just posting a one-off job, £130, read, total job, CV library, the salary of the person actually recruiting, all these things get added up if they've got a good finance team, and they're like, hold on, we've tried to recruit. This is why some companies say the cost of recruitment is, 15,000 or for hiring new people. So it's very important you have a look at these websites, and not just Indeed and CV Library as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was slightly helpful. I mean, I rambled on. I wish I was a bit better prepared for this video. But yeah, hopefully it helped. But yeah, if you need videos like this in the me to make videos in the future on any topic, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to do so, and let me know what you think.